Hello everyone, my name is Lowko and there's this strategy that I want to try out on Zagara in co-op. As you probably are aware, with patch 4.4 that was released last week, not only did we see a new map added to co-op, we also saw updates to a couple of different co-op commanders, and one that got buffed up quite significantly is going to be Zagara. Now there's one structure, or I guess it's technically under her unit step for some odd reason, but there's one structure that is probably the least used in all of StarCraft 2. It's called the Bile Launcher. Defensive structure which bombards target locations with bile, damaging ground and air units in the area. So this is basically a static defense that can be used. However, in many of the scenarios in the past, it wasn't particularly powerful. The reason for that is that, well, you would have to manually activate every single one of its bombardments. However, one of the changes is that not only does it get more range, and now it can also shoot in the fog of war, it will actually also auto shoot a bile. So here's what I want to try out. You know the mission called the Temple of the Past? The one where we have to basically defend the temple in the center and there's gonna be enemies coming from like 4 different angles? I was thinking, what if I just play Zagara and play mass Bile Launcher? Now, besides the update to the Bile Launcher, we did see quite a couple of updates as well to, for example, Zergling Evasion. Right now, my Zerglings will have a 45% chance to dodge an attack, which is absolutely ludicrous. Now, I don't plan on making a lot of Zerglings, but considering I will be mostly limited by the amount of Vespian gas that I have, I will probably have to flood the map with at least some of them. But this is quite interesting to note. And then there's also a really cool change to the Corruptor. Right now, when the Corruptor dies, it spawns a couple of Scourge on death, which is just such a cool mechanic to play around with. But anyways, today's plan is to focus on as many Bile Launchers as I can. Alrighty, so here we are on the Temple of the Past. These are the attack lanes I was talking about, by the way.
Thank the gods you are here, commanders. We do not have much time before Amon assails this temple. Its activation has begun, but it needs more time to be completed. Defending the temple until then is your main objective.
We will establish a defensive perimeter.
Alright, so here's the thing. Bile Launchers cost 100 gas each. That means that my limiting resource will most definitely be Vespian. Now, I've queued up together with Nuke, who is going to be playing Stukov. Not only will he automatically creep up the entire map, but he should also not need the gases in his natural. So I asked if he was okay with this. What I'm gonna do is put down like a hatchery or two close to his natural and then mine from his gas. That means I'm gonna have a stupid amount of gas income, and then hopefully I can play mass Bile Launchers. And while I'll probably need a couple of Zerglings here in the early game just to, for example, like knock down the rocks and all that, I want to try and get as many Bile Launchers as I can. This could become a little bit stupid. Now, the thing is, Bile Launchers hit both ground and air. So on paper, this should work decently well, and I've tried them out in other missions. They are extremely powerful. Basically, they now just continuously auto-attack in a direction that you set for them, but sometimes if enemies are a little bit too fast, or if, you're not setting them up in the correct location, it may get a little bit messy. But anyways, let's make some Zerglings. And we'll start knocking down the rocks right here at my natural. There's some really cool new strategies though that are viable. Like aberrations all of a sudden seem way more potent than they once were as well. Yeah, I'm gonna need quite a lot of gas. But I'm gonna go ahead and knock down the rocks, and then I help out my ally here as well. Initially, I'm probably not gonna have all too many of them, because the first couple of minutes of this game will definitely be spent building up our economy. As always, this is a StarCraft game after all. But shortly we are going to be able to go into that bile production.
The enemy wishes to test our defenses.
For the very first attack wave, we should be okay with just Zagara. Zagara alone, honestly, can already deal a stupid amount of damage. Here we go. Do I still need any help? Yeah. I'll go ahead and send some of my Zerglings over in that direction. Not gonna bother with any of the Zergling upgrades. Instead, I'm gonna go straight into the artillery ducts. I believe this upgrade in the past upgraded the range by 7. Now it's upgrading it by quite a bit more. It's 9 in total. It's significant. That's a pretty incredible buff. So I've asked my ally here to build his structures close to the temple just because things are gonna get really messy really fast. So here we go. We should be in a pretty decent spot. Let's go ahead and knock down the rocks over there. And I think it is time for us... I don't really know exactly where all of the upgrades are for the Bile Launchers, so what I'm gonna do is just make a couple of structures and we'll see if there's anything hiding in there. But let's make the first one. Now I have to make sure that Stukov can still leave the base, obviously. So I don't really want to be putting them all too tightly together. Oh my god, this is gonna get so stupid. I hope this is gonna work as well as I've got it envisioned. Because if it does, this is gonna absolutely smash Amon's units. Now one other buff, for example, is the Mass Frenzy. I don't actually know if I picked a mastery point for it, but there's a lot of potential there too. Let us go ahead and grab I'll grab one hatch over here. Then I can probably saturate it with a bunch of workers. I don't really need a lot of supply anyway. Okay, so we can get rapid bombardment, reduces the cooldown of the Bile Launcher bombardment. That's exactly what we want. Don't really need anything else, but here we go. So what I can do is just, for example, like the range is ridiculous, right? I can basically just have them attack one location continuously. Now I might have to set them up like this, all individually, so we're sort of like hitting most of the terrain. Might not be a terrible idea.
Hybrid signature detected.
I watched them grow as I was tortured. Now I will watch them die.
Oh my god, Stukov so aggressive. Alright, so here we go. Look at how many we have already in this area. I'm gonna get way more though. Just have to make sure they all fire, and if I accidentally make a mistake, they deal a lot of damage, that's the thing. Like, look at this. It's gonna continuously fire throughout the entire mission. I can obviously, well, I can apparently kill some of my own banelings there. I want to sacrifice my Zerglings. Can I sacrifice my Lynx? Zagara, you also get some time off. We don't want you anymore. Just trying to leave some room here so Stukov can still move past. But look at this! Oh my god! Dude, the Bile Launchers seem to have just killed most of the things already. Now I do have to pay attention to which ones that aren't firing. Or which ones aren't firing, rather. But this is already really nice. Okay, let's put 6 drones each. Well, you get 8 into each of those extractors.
The temple's Zendastones are reacting to our actions.
Alright.
I suggest demolishing them for safety's sake.
Let's start putting down some in the other lanes here as well. Alright, so he's gonna be busy here, cleaning up the bonus objective. That's cool. I'm just gonna continuously just... Oh my god, this is such a stupid strategy. I love it. Oh, no, don't hit your own friends. Oh, look at that. That's so good. Okay. I need to get a lot more over here. How's the gas mining going over here? Everyone... Yeah, everyone's okay? Very nice. So now I'm getting gas out of 6 extractors here, which is very good.
A Void Thrasher.
Okay, one of my... or my ally already killed the Void Thrasher here, which is wonderful. It's almost as if I'm playing Carax, but I'm not playing Carax. I'm actually playing a Zerg Commander now. For example, what I could also do is put down a lot of, you know, Pokeboys right here near the front. Nothing quite like some Pokeboys when I've got too many minerals, right? Should be a pretty good option. Okay, here we go.
Conviction is admirable, commanders. We have 2 more Zendastones to address.
I'm just sort of trying to put them all individually, so they're covering like a massive terrain. If you control-click all of them, they're just simply gonna hit, you know, one spot only, and that's kind of a waste. Oh my god, look at the damage output, seriously. I lost one of them, but look! That's insane. They already were very strong. That's the thing, though. They already were very strong. They were never particularly weak, it's just that you had to automatically use their abilities. And since now they've got freaking 22 range or something ridiculous like that, there is so much potential. Oh god, I accidentally double-clicked. And now they're all gonna hit one spot.
Hybrid.
Oh, that's okay. Alright. I need to get some more drones again, because I'm running low on those. It's time for me to start building some Bile Launchers here near this 3rd lane as well. I wonder how many I can make, though. Because even with this much gas, I'm still gonna, you know, they're still pretty expensive. They're 100 each, so they're not particularly cheap. Zagara, by the way, is still chilling next to the temple. Now, there's already the Apocalypse going down. I don't really want to lose all my dudes, though. So maybe I should send Zagara in here for just a little bit. Zagara, I need your help for just a bit. There you go. Just get rid of him. Thank you. There's always taking a lot of damage here too. You do have to sort of like micro your static defense, which is kind of interesting. That's not really a mechanic we see in StarCraft usually. Isn't that cool? I think it's really cool. I wish these kind of things were in a multiplayer. I'm trying to rapid fire my... Okay, nice. Trying to rapid fire most of my Bile Launchers. I did end up taking a little bit of damage on some of these, but that was definitely manageable. I guess you want to sort of put them in the direction where, or in the location where enemies are attacking from as well. The thing is though, I can just sort of put down as many as I would like. We'll get some more drones again. And then with whatever leftover resources I got, is everyone firing? Just have to sort of pay attention if everything is firing. Look at this attack wave. Okay, so there's gonna be an attack wave right over here. So this is what I'm curious about. I could add a lot more. But how is this gonna go?
Detected.
Look at that! This is brutal.
Destroying them will be satisfying.
Look at my micro. I'm not doing anything. There's more attack waves coming up there. Very good.
The temple is halfway toward activation. Maintain our defenses, commanders.
Okay, gotta get some more drones. Here's another attack wave coming up. I feel like I'm a basketball player right now. I was never particularly good at that in real life, but much better in StarCraft 2. Alright guys, hit him. They deal so much damage, it's ridiculous.
The temple is under siege.
Lucas actually gotta go for Liberators. I like that idea too.
Too much damage.
Alright, well, I'm not gonna be able to kill those, I don't think. I mean, I can hit pretty far, but I cannot quite kill the... I could if I built them in lane. 22 range is a lot. I hope my ally can clean those up. Oh, there we go. Let's make some more over on this side as well. But I don't even need to put them this close to the ramp, though. I didn't realize that, but I really don't need to put them this close. I could even, like... Oh my god, I could lead with, like, a layer of Spore crawlers here.
Boy Thrasher obliterated.
There we go. I just have to make sure that every single one of them is firing. It's hard to see whether or not they're firing, but it's okay. Should probably get some on this end too. So it is perfectly viable to play a non-unit composition.
Enemy drop pods incoming.
Oh god. As Zagara. That's insane. I wonder if it's even possible to solo this mission as Zagara without making any units, because it certainly looks like that might be the case. Although this is a little unfortunate though. Having some detection would probably help. Should I put Zagara over there yet? What I guess I can do is just land my roaches right over there. That should work. Can I just right click that? They buffed this thing up by the way too. Yep, that should probably get rid of most of that. Huh. That's pretty good. Any lane here that is no— oh my— dude, I've got so many!
Hybrid energy signature detected.
I wish it was easier to spread your attacks. I guess you can sort of see the ones that are looking backwards though. The ones that are looking backwards are not firing. Because they all seem to look in the same direction. Go, go, go! I don't know if there's gonna be any units here yet, but I do see some— oh! Close enough. I should have started making them a little bit sooner in this area.
Regrettable, but necessary.
So sick. So remember when Carrick was supposed to be the static defense guy? Yeah, not anymore. I mean, he's still gonna be the static defense guy, okay? But his units are phenomenal. But I feel like this is honestly a legitimately good strategy. I don't see how this could be... like, I can make Spore Spines and Bile Launchers. And while you sort of have to micro these things and not quite as passive as the ones that Carrick has, there is so much potential here. And gotta keep in mind as well that this is like the first time I'm playing this map with this style, right? I could easily play it differently as well. Maybe even make some actual units. I'm just sort of trying to group several of them And then I'm trying to, like, put them in a random spot. So the ones that are on the left here, are, I guess, near the left-hand side of that ramp, I'm putting them more or less on, like, the left-hand side of the attack here as well. And since they don't do any friendly fire, no risk in doing so. Oh my god. Zagara, just, you know, just hang out. Zagara here, just spawn in some of your own hunter killers. Buff them up. They're currently killing you. Aww. Who would have guessed? Okay. Zagara is now overrated. She doesn't need to be in this party anymore. But look, I can hit the same location as the one that's in here in the front. All the way from the back. That's insane. Like, these are basically built on the temple, right? Like, it's so crazy. Okay, there are some units over here, but they'll be cleaned up before long. I wish they would start with, like, an attack, though. That would be way more interesting. Oh. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh my god.
Amon is assailing the temple with a Void Thrasher. It has to be eliminated.
That is insane. No. Come on now, Zagara. Jeez. The only downside is that I don't have an easy way of killing the Void Thrashers. But I guess if you play Master Defense and you have a lot of spines and spores, that might actually be enough. Look at that. They have so much range. 22 range is more than a full screen away. Look at that. That's insane. What's even really going on with these units, though? I don't really play, I don't usually play, Stuko very much with his static defense or with his you know, Zergling-based style. Or not a Zergling, sorry, the Infested Marine-based style. I love playing like the bunkers, I love playing the super aggressive ways. Not all of them are firing, though. Well, Amon, I don't think this is quite the army you suspected. But this is what you got. This is what you have. This is what you have to deal with. What do they even look like? I'm not sure what they look like. They kind of look like Chimera monoliths in a way. They've got like a similar vibe to them, but I guess they are completely different.
The temple is nearly operational. Stand firm, commanders. The battle is almost won.
This makes me want a difficulty above brutal.
We are an unrelenting tide of death, for we are the swarm.
Calm down, Zagara. Jeez. Let's put them all in one spot. See how it goes.
Dispatch them before they destroy the temple.
Look at that. This is silly.
Void Thrasher slaughtered.
Call me a nerd, but I think this is really, really cool. They've actually done a phenomenal job in recent times. With upgrading and updating all of the existing commanders in StarCraft 2's co-op. I know Monk recently, I think about maybe a year ago actually at this point, but maybe a half year or so. He joined the StarCraft 2 co-op team. I don't know if this is the reason why so many of the existing co-op commanders have gotten updates, but I do have to say that if that's the case, he's doing a great job. There's some really, really cool changes that have been made. Really liking, you know, all of the new playstyles. Like basically, I just read through the patch. Look at the mini-map. Right, that's just Zagara. Who the heck plays static defense Zagara? No, but I just looked through the patch notes and I just, you know, try to come up with something that might potentially work. Now, the vast majority of the strategies don't. Right, I come up with really dumb things. But sometimes they work like an absolute charm. I haven't even, like, I don't think there's any more upgrades, right? Is there any other upgrades I can get on these units? That'd be interesting. Do they actually benefit from Evo upgrades? So I know they merged the melee and missile upgrades for Zagara together. Do these things actually benefit from that? It's only 1 minute remaining. I don't actually know if no, I'm not going to be able to finish that upgrade in time. I mean, it doesn't care about cloaked either, right? Because it deals splash damage, so it doesn't care about any. It's so sick. It doesn't care at all about any of these cloak units either, as long as I can see them. That is. Because it does get a little bit messy. Yeah, something here is attacking it. Just you know, spray him just in any direction. It almost makes me feel like I'm playing Portal. I don't know how many of you play Portal. Phenomenal game, by the way. You could probably pick it up for like $2 right now on Steam. It's summer sale going on, but it makes me feel like I'm playing Portal, just because the way that, well, I don't want to spoil the game for you, but it's so good.
The temple has been primed. Its activation will eradicate Amon's remaining forces. Well done, commanders.
Mass static defense, Zagara, turns out to be perfectly viable. Alright, so I'm actually really curious. How many units did I kill there compared to my ally? I actually killed more. No way! Oh my god, I wasn't even in the attacks. I mean, I didn't see the majority of the attacks. Let me reiterate that. Now, obviously, he did give me his gases and all that, but that is pretty ridiculous. We killed 437. Now, you can definitely pull this kind of strategy off on several different maps. Like, for example, the shuttle launch, where you're basically trying to defend the shuttles from escaping. Great mission to try out these Bile Launchers on as well. There's a couple of cool styles that you can definitely play on Zagara. While I've never really considered her to be like a static defense commander, like you, for example, consider Karax to be, or maybe even Swan from time to time, right? You can play mass static defense on those commanders. It looks like Zagara has joined the pack. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button down below. And if you want to see more, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you get notifications as soon as I upload more. Now, let me know down below as well if you would like me to cover these kind of weird strategies a little bit more often. Because, you know, sometimes we come up with some pretty stupid things. And usually they're actually surprisingly viable. So if you would like to see more, let me know down below in the comment section. But for now, I want to thank you for watching. Have an amazing day. Do not forget to smile, alright? And I'll see you in the next one.